When the name Kim Taehyung, known globally as V of BTS, appeared on the front cover of Vogue USA, the entire fashion industry froze for a moment. It wasn't just another celebrity gracing the glossy pages. It was a revolution disguised in velvet, silk, and unspoken elegance. Anna Wintour herself, the legendary editor-in-chief and the most powerful figure in fashion, reportedly did not anticipate the shockwave Taehyung would send through the world of haute couture. What began as a collaboration soon transformed into a cultural reset that blurred the boundaries between East and West, music and fashion, art and emotion. The moment the cover dropped, the internet erupted. Within minutes, Taehyung's name was trending across every major platform: Twitter, X, Instagram, TikTok, and Weibo. Fans called it a new era for fashion. Experts whispered about the Taehyung effect. And behind the glamorous lights of the photo shoot, even Vogue USA's seasoned team could feel it. Something truly historic was unfolding. Anna Wintour, known for her poise and unmatched intuition, had witnessed countless icons rise and fall: supermodels, designers, and Hollywood stars. Yet even she couldn't have predicted how deeply Taehyung's presence would shake the industry's foundation. When she first met him during the concept meeting in New York, insiders described the atmosphere as electric. The way he carried himself, calm, confident, effortlessly magnetic, left the room in silence. His voice, soft yet deliberate, captivated even those who had been in fashion for decades. Anna, usually reserved and analytical, reportedly leaned forward, intrigued. "Who is this young man who moves like poetry?" she was overheard asking a staff member after their meeting. From that moment, the tone of the project shifted. It wasn't about simply featuring another global superstar. It became about capturing an energy that defied the norms of modern fashion. The Vogue transformation, the creative direction of the photo shoot, went through several transformations, each inspired by Taehyung's artistic instincts. Initially, the concept was rooted in classic Americana: denim, leather, skyscrapers, and minimalism. But Taehyung, ever the visionary, suggested something different: a fusion of emotional storytelling and visual rebellion. He wanted to represent not just himself, but a new generation that embraced vulnerability as the ultimate form of strength. The result was breathtaking. In one shot, Taehyung stood in a loose cream trench coat under soft New York morning light, his gaze distant yet intense, evoking the nostalgia of a silent film. In another, he wore a sleek black suit with a single silver earring glinting under the camera's flash, a modern prince with the mystery of an artist. The styling team, led by some of the biggest names in fashion, described working with him as a masterclass in visual storytelling. He didn't just wear the clothes, one stylist confessed. He transformed them. Every gesture had meaning. Every glance could tell 1,000 stories. And when the cover image finally revealed Taehyung sitting against a dark velvet backdrop, framed by shadows and light, Anna Wintour herself was said to have whispered one word: genius. The Taehyung effect. The fashion world has seen many phenomena, but nothing like this. Within hours of the issue's release, luxury brands scrambled to align themselves with Taehyung's aesthetic. Gucci, Celine, Cartier, and several others began hinting at new campaigns centered around emotional artistry and fluid masculinity, terms now synonymous with V's style. Fashion critics across the globe praised the Vogue USA feature as a cultural reset and the birth of a modern legend. Even longtime editors who rarely show enthusiasm admitted they had never witnessed such an overwhelming response. Online, ARMY, the devoted BTS fandom, became a force of unstoppable promotion. Hashtags like #TaehyungVogueUSA and #King of Elegance trended for days, generating millions of interactions. But what truly stood out was the reach beyond fandoms. Non-fans, fashion students, and journalists alike began to analyze Taehyung's impact, discussing how he managed to embody both rebellion and refinement. One article described him as the intersection of Picasso and Dior. Another called him the man who turned silence into fashion. But perhaps the most telling moment came during a private fashion dinner hosted by Vogue in Manhattan. When Anna Wintour raised her glass for a toast, she reportedly said, "Tonight, we celebrate not just fashion, but transformation. And for that, we thank Mr. Kim Taehyung." Behind the scenes, a quiet fire while the world marveled at the results. Few knew the dedication behind the scenes. Taehyung, ever the perfectionist, was deeply involved in every aspect, from lighting concepts to fabric textures. He requested to view test shots, discuss emotional tones, and even rewrote parts of the interview to ensure honesty and depth. He didn't want to present an image of perfection. He wanted to present truth. In one interview excerpt, he shared, "Fashion, to me, isn't about impressing people. It's about expressing who I am, sometimes quiet, sometimes wild, always searching." Those words resonated with readers everywhere. They saw in him not just a global superstar, but a human being unafraid to be vulnerable in a world obsessed with control. That emotional honesty became the heartbeat of the entire campaign. Anna Wintour, known for her precision and detachment, was reportedly moved by his sincerity. Sources close to the production revealed she requested additional pages to highlight more of Taehyung's personal reflections, a rare gesture in Vogue USA's history. Global reactions. A fashion quake from Paris to Milan, Seoul to Los Angeles. The fashion community was shaken. Leading designers praised Taehyung's cinematic aura and emotive intelligence. Industry veterans noted that few could balance softness and dominance the way he did. His mere appearance in Vogue USA became a statement of inclusivity, artistry, and powered. At Seoul Fashion Week, several emerging designers publicly credited Taehyung as their inspiration. "He showed us that fashion can breathe," one young creator said, "that it can be alive, emotional, unpredictable." And in Paris, during an exclusive event, a renowned designer was overheard saying, "We used to look to Hollywood for icons. Now we look to Taehyung." Even global luxury campaigns began to shift tone, embracing themes of introspection, emotion, and cultural fusion, all echoing the Vogue USA feature. Analysts called it the Taehyung Renaissance. Anna Wintour's reflection weeks after the issue's release, Anna Wintour finally spoke about the collaboration in an exclusive media interview. She described Taehyung as one of the most magnetic personalities I've encountered in decades. She admitted that she had not anticipated how profound his influence would be, nor how far-reaching the response would grow. "He changed the energy in the room," she said. "There's something about him. He doesn't speak loudly, but everything around him listens." Those words marked a turning point. For someone like Anna, whose opinions can make or break careers, such praise carried the weight of history. Rumors soon emerged that Vogue USA planned to work with Taehyung again for a future special edition centered on artistic visionaries. Insiders claim that Anna personally requested his involvement, noting that his ability to merge art, music, and emotion represents the future of global fashion. The legacy begins beyond the glossy pages and viral moments. What makes this collaboration unforgettable is the shift it triggered in perception. Taehyung didn't just model, he redefined what fashion could mean. He made vulnerability fashionable. He made silence speak louder than words. That he reminded the world that fashion isn't just fabric and form. It's storytelling, emotion, and connection. For ARMY, it was a proud moment. For the industry, it was a revelation. And for Anna Wintour, it was an awakening to the boundless potential of cultural artistry that transcends language, geography, and expectation. As months pass, the echoes of that Vogue USA cover still ripple across the fashion world. Every time a new designer dares to infuse emotion into couture, or a campaign embraces subtlety over spectacle, Taehyung's influence quietly lingers in the background. He didn't just shake up fashion, he humanized it. And that's something even Anna Wintour didn't expect. The question that remains, what happens next? Will Taehyung's artistic evolution continue to reshape global trends? Will the collaboration spark a new wave of cross-cultural creativity in fashion? Or will this moment become the timeless legend that future generations of designers and editors will look back on with awe? Whatever the answer, one thing is certain. Taehyung has forever altered the narrative of modern fashion.